The shutdown, what's the impact on the economy in your view?
In the short term, if government shutdowns don't last very long, they have typically not left much of a mark on the economy, which isn't to say that there's plenty of personal hardship that people undergo, but at the aggregate level, the economy generally does not reflect much damage from a shutdown. A longer shutdown is something we haven't had. If we have an extended shutdown, then I do think that would show up in the data pretty clearly. And I would say, particularly from our standpoint, one of the agencies that shut down is Commerce, which has the Bureau of Economic Analysis and the Census Bureau, and some of the pretty important data that we get is published by them and would not be published, including retail sales and GDP and a bunch of other things that are coming out this month. So we would have a less clear picture into the economy if it were to go on much longer.
You don't gather your own information, you rely on other agencies to give you information?
In most cases, we're getting information from the Bureau of Labor Standards and BEA. We do have a handful of data series that we collect ourselves.
Okay, and so today, let's talk about the economy going forward. We're close to the longest period of expansion since World War II, and we could break that record. Do you see anything on the horizon that would make it likely that we would go into a recession in 2019?
I don't see anything that suggests that the possibility of a recession in the near term is at all elevated. Recessions are most often caused by two things. One is inflation that is high enough that the Fed has to hit the brakes. We don't see that. More common recently in the last several cycles, it's really been a matter of mounting financial imbalances, by which I mean asset bubbles, the housing bubble, the dot-com bubble, or just excessive leverage, as you saw in the subprime mortgage area, where those things happen. We don't see that either. So we don't see the two most basic recent causes of recessions. We don't see those risks. So I would say the possibility is not elevated at the moment.
So you don't see any worry, you're not worried in 2019 about anything close to a recession?
I don't see a recession. I would say that if you ask me what am I worried about, I would say the U.S. economy is solid. As I mentioned, there's good momentum going into this year. The principal worry I would have is really global growth. If you look at Asia, look at Europe, you're seeing slowing in growth, and the question will be, how much does that affect us? It's a tightly integrated global economy and global financial markets, and we will feel that.